How are my levels? Sweet. Welcome to Love Uninterrupted. I'm Love. If you're new here, welcome. Happy to have you. And if you are returning, happy to talk to you again. Here's your morning message. You are stepping into or realizing your personal authority. Number 10, this is a new beginning, relating to this message. Now, most of us, based on our experience with authority, we've seen it as like powers that rule, people that govern, lead, direct, maybe control, and protect. And throughout time, power has really been associated with domination, suppression, demand, fear. And so it's been about power. Typically, we associate authority with power, but true authority is generated by maturity, and it's generated by knowledge and wisdom, experience, and most importantly, your own inner balance. True authority originates from within, where your own inner authority, your own personal authority, is deeply rooted and connected to God's source. This is where our true power originates from. When you are tapped in, or when you are connected to that authority, you will find yourself, you will see yourself, you will observe yourself, and others as well will observe you as being very present, being fully aware of yourself, fully aware of what's happening in the moment when you are present. All of your senses, your physical senses, and your extrasensory perceptions are engaged, while at the same time you are rooted and centered in your heart space. So this power really allows you to be the witness in your life, enabling you to perceive the experiences that are happening around you, that are happening within you, and to discern. Your power of discernment will be active without you being attached to these experiences. As this authority continues to rise in your life, what it will inspire, or what it is designed to inspire, is grace, trust, compassion, partnership, integrity, benevolence. So this is a message that is informing you of where you are on your path, the work that you have been doing, and what you are achieving within yourself. Which is most important, really, is what you are achieving within yourself. Because your personal power, although you could wield it outside of yourself, as we have seen throughout time, the real benefit of having authority or tapping into your own inner authority is that you have authority over yourself, and that you are no longer needing to seek authority outside of yourself. As we talk about this authority that you are connecting with within yourself, I want to talk about your consciousness or consciousness itself, right? Consciousness, a state of awareness or focused attention. So wherever you are directing your attention, that's what's going to dominate your mind. Whatever you are focused on, it's the term where energy goes. Wherever attention goes, energy flows. And there's a number 8 that is associated with this message of consciousness. But consciousness is alive. Your consciousness and consciousness in itself, right? It is a living, breathing thing. And consciousness allows or is the reflection of reality, and reality reflects your consciousness. So as you're tapping into your own inner authority, you may begin to see shifts in your environment. You may begin to see shifts in how people respond to you. You may begin to see shifts in your family, your friends, because you are shifting. Your own energy field is shifting. Your own consciousness is shifting, right? You're capable of, you are beginning to be, if you have not already experienced this, you are beginning to be capable of directing your consciousness or your attention in many different layers of reality at this time. When we talk about consciousness, many of us think of consciousness as like our own individual consciousness, but consciousness in itself, the frequency of consciousness, allows or supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up. And in the reality that we exist in, it is a multidimensional reality. There are multiple layers of reality that are in our environment right now, some that we are not readily able to see, that we are not able to see with our physical eyes, but our consciousness does allow us to tap into those spaces and to connect, perceive those spaces, even though they may not be physically visible with our eyes. And because of that, the realization of these multidimensional layers, these various layers of reality, these layers are actually supporting us and providing us with these different experiences. And when you are tapping into your authority and you drop into presence in whatever scenario that you are in, the fullness, the wholeness of your being that you feel in that moment is a result of you utilizing your own consciousness, your own being to connect with these multidimensional aspects. As you are tapping into these, we talked about this briefly last week with the Merkaba. This is your chariot. This is your vehicle, if you will, that allows you to traverse to different layers, multiple layers of reality and dimensions. So this message is aligned with your Merkaba being activated, or you being able to recognize your ability to traverse, which is simply recognizing that auric field, the Merkaba that surrounds you. And so, as we've talked over the last week, because these messages are beginning to start to string together, really, I'm seeing the evolution of these messages. You having continued your work or continuing your spiritual practice and tapping into your authority and allowing your consciousness and consciousness itself to lead you, to allow you to tap into these various layers of reality, and then remembering that this is a possibility for you. These are not just like woo-woo words. The reality that we exist in, the reality that we live in, is more than what we see with our physical eyes. There are more layers, there are more reality, there's more aspects of this reality that exist, various planes of reality. And as you are integrating these concepts into your mind, it is activating these frequencies, these real frequencies within you, and causing shifts within your being. Consciousness itself is nonlinear, as well as your Merkaba. It's quantum. This field is quantum. And again, as we spoke about last week, it allows you to access information about yourself, your soul, your soul's imprint, regardless of the time period. In the past, in the future, you have the ability to access that information, which will serve you as you continue in your life's journey. So these messages here, it's just confirmation for someone who is feeling the connection to their own inner authority. When I come on to provide these messages, I am saying a lot of words and maybe introducing new concepts and ideas, but these things are being experienced within you. And you may not have the words to describe them, may not know how to express what is happening within. And so that is the reason that I come forward to provide this information, so that you may have some assistance in understanding the changes and the shifts that are happening within yourself. So utilize this authority that you have with integrity. Right? Allow this true authority to come from within and utilize it for your benefit, which will in turn benefit those around you and the collective at large. So that is your message for today. I expect that these words in this message will reach its intended owners. If you resonate with this message or you connected with it, I invite you to subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Also, drop a comment in the comment section if this message resonated with you. I love to hear and know those who I am receiving messages for. It's very helpful for me. If you want to work with me or join my spiritual community of spiritual growth accelerators, I invite you to do that. You can click the first link in the description box that will take you to the Spiritual Growth Accelerator program, or community, I should say. In this community, if you've been here for a while, then you've seen that my channel has changed and the community is beginning to change as well. I'm going to begin really focusing, utilizing this community more, I should say, for extended readings, resource guides for the concepts that I speak about in these readings, as well as to dive in deeper with some of the information that I receive in messages, sacred geometry, giving the meaning behind some of the symbols that you all see in the thumbnails. There will be guided meditations, weekly Q&As, and challenges. And I may add some things, but this is where I'm at right now. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, you're looking to join a spiritual community of like-minded people, please join the community. We would love to have you there. If you are wanting to work with me directly for personal, personal coaching or individual spiritual sessions, you can select the second link in the description box, which will allow you to schedule a call with me directly. And if you are looking to join a free community of spiritual entrepreneurs and practitioners, you can select that third link in the description box, and it will take you directly to our free group. There is a free resource that is included also in the description box for this video. There will be some brief exercises that you can implement or that you can add to your practice that will relate to the messages that were pulled or that came through this morning. And with that said, there are no more links. If you are still listening to my voice and you have reached this portion of the message, then you are extremely unique, because I am a reflection of you. So count yourself as a cool ass person because you found your way and or were guided right here to my spot. And I really am thankful for each and every one of you. And with that said, I hope to talk to you next time. Peace.